Race number 4 is the big one. It's the pick 6, and the bet that we all love to have an interest in, whether it be a percentage or the guys that play it hard. And it is a difficult bet to catch. There's some whopping dividends of late, and all you need to do is take a percentage on Sunday, because this is a pick 6 that I think will pay handsomely regardless of the results on the day. So it's over 1,750 meters, race number 4. And Warren, this race, the time is 14:10, by the way, so that's 10 past 2. That's when it'll all begin. Warren, when we come to the segment with horses to follow and possible place accumulator bankers, etc., you'll see that, we both have horses in this race, in that horses to follow segment. And let's start with your horse. You like Fight Song.
I do, Dees, the 3-year-old gelding by Noble Tune for Gareth Van Zyl. Mr. and Mrs. Palmer own him. Warren Kennedy is going to ride. Yes, they have the worst draw to overcome, but he's lightly raced. He's a 2-time winner from 6 starts. His last run, when finishing 4th to Spring Fling, is what caught my attention. It was at Hollywood Bet Scottsville. Gabriel Peterson rode on that occasion, and the way he finished his race off really impressed me. He absolutely flew. For me, if this horse was drawn 1 to 5, I would make him the banker. The draw is what's concerning me, but I'm still taking a chance and I'm going for him. I've made him as a suggested horse to follow. I'm not sure what price he is at this early time of recording. I haven't checked the betting as yet, but for me, Fight Song could set the standard.
Well, Gareth Van Zyl says he's in a very good space. It's his peak run. I'm expecting a good run for him. If he was better drawn, I would have been a bit more confident. But don't leave out Al's My Daddy. He's also very well, and he thinks he does have a strong hand here in race number 4. So he's been positive about both these horses here. Number 10, Al's My Daddy, and 14, Fight Song. I mentioned that I got a horse to follow as well here, Warren, and I'm going totally against the odds here. I say totally against the odds because he's had 8 starts on the turf. He's yet to win. He's only had 1 start at Scottsville. He's had 31 runs in his career. They've only brought him 1 time to Scottsville, and he was unplaced. So his last win, now this is where I'm hoping the stars are aligned. His last win was exactly to the day, the 28th of February, 2020. So it's 1 year since he's last won a race. Now, the one thing that I'd like to point out is that his merit rating has taken a tumble and he's now off at 74. And you can see of late that over 74, the signs are there of him coming back to his best. For Low Nation to engage the services of Luke Ferraris, I think that speaks volumes. I think he must fancy the source. And the source is also having his 3rd run back from a break. And usually, it's not an exact science. Some people believe in 2nd run after a rest that will find you out. But usually, the 3rd run after a rest is their peak run. And he's had that break from July. He's had 2 warm-up runs over 1,400 meters. He's now going over a distance that's going to suit him much better. And whilst you'll give him a 0 for the turf and you'll give him a 0 at the course, I'm hoping that with 53.5 on his back and a top jockey, that he could prove me right.
Well, Dees, you've made an attractive case here. You've really made an attractive case. Well done, and we're going to follow you, that's for sure. High green, very much so, and well spotted, well picked. Give me the green light and step aside, syndicate nominee there, Mr. Carr.
I'll give you one more point, Warren.
Yes.
The form line of his last start, behind Good Time Guy. Gentleman's Way has come out to win, Burning Wings has come out to win, and a horse called Just for a Penny ran 3rd midweek when you were working behind Truly Wicked. So the form line's looking good as well.
Well, there we go. Look at that. Okay. Well said, Dees. Well found. Well assessed, and a beautiful case you've made here for high green. So we're going to respect this horse and include it in absolutely everything. I've gone with Fight Song. So again, some swingers, exact as boxed. Gareth Van Zyl's told us to respect number 10, Al's My Daddy. And one other to mention, Divine Hugh, Peter Muscat. He quite likes his runners on Sunday at Hollywood Bet Scottsville. He gives this horse a bright chance as well. Ignore the last 2 runs. Dees, but there's a couple of them here too. We could go on a bit longer, and we won't, because we've given our principal contenders that have got chances too, like Master to Be. Ignore his last run; he's got to have a chance. Hay Bill's lightly raced. Teichmann's shown ability, but fluffed his lines last time. Spring Fling won very well last time, so there's quite a few others that we could make a case for. But you're right; we've got to take a bit of a stance, and we've got to nail our colours to the mast.
The one rule I have with the exotics, if it's more than half the field that I've suggested including, then I'd rather include the field. It's happened to me many, many times, and I'm sure punters out there have had the same experience where you just leave out 2 runners or 3 runners maybe, and you go out of the pick 6 and you then say, why didn't I include the field and take a smaller percentage?
Yes.
So with this race, my top 4 in the race, Warren, I'm going to go 2 to beat 4. That's Count Marsh. My third choice will be horse number 6. Won so well last time out, Spring Fling, and then I'll go with your choice, Fight Song, as my 4th choice. So that's my top 4.
That's Dees' top 4, but he's made a very attractive case for us with High Green. Let's see how the first leg of the pick 6 unfolds. We could be in for a thriller.